It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I took up for him and it backfired on me. Dear Stephen Shirley, my brother and I were best friends, and I love his wife like she's my blood relative. Her family has become my family because my brother and I lost our mom 10 years ago, and our daddy is a loser. His wife's family has welcomed me for Christmases, birthdays, and other family gatherings. All of that has come to an end because I took up for my brother, and it backfired on me. I manage a restaurant that is in the county, far away from the city, so it's become the creep spot for cheating men to go on dates. My brother is the main one that's always hitting me up for a table in the back. Back in November, I put him in the back for a date with a lady that flew into town to see him. She didn't know he was married, so I played along when I met her. My brother also needed an excuse to spend the night with her, so I went along with his lie that he was staying at my house so he could go to a baseball practice with my son the next morning. A few days later, my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, called, saying my brother had left his to-go box in the car and the food was spoiled. I told her that he came by to see me and I gave him some food, so he probably forgot that it was on his back seat. That was back in November. Last week, I got a call at work from the lady he had dinner with. She was trying to reach my brother. I called my brother, and I didn't know he was in the car with his wife, and I told him that his little girlfriend called me looking for him. My sister-in-law has blocked me, and so has her family. I choose her and her family over my brother any day of the week. My apology won't do. So how do I fix things with her? Well, if you've already tried to apologize and she's blocked you, I don't know at this point if it can be fixed, because you do know you were turning a blind eye to your brother's cheating, and now his family thinks you were in on his cheating. That's it. That's what it is. They think they opened themselves up and invited you into their family and their family stuff, and you pretty much stabbed your brother's wife in the back. It sounded like you've known about his girlfriend for a while and you were okay with him seeing her. So the wife felt betrayed by you, who she thought was her girl. They don't like you. They don't trust you now. And of course she should be mad at her husband. That's the person she should be mad at. But your brother can't say anything because he's afraid of losing everything. I would say at this point, you got to give it time. Maybe you'll get another chance to speak with her at some point. In the meantime, next time, you got to check all who's over there, check who's in the car before you say anything. Okay? Steve.
Wow. This letter right here is about betrayal. But let me say this. There is no betrayal without betrayal. There is no betrayal without betrayal. See, this is a letter about principle and loyalty. This girl who wrote this letter is caught between a rock and a hard place. This is a letter about betrayal. But there is no betrayal without betrayal. Remember that line? We will come into play. This lady's husband is married into this family, which is a great family. They've accepted her. Their mom passed quite some time ago, so they filled in a void. Their dad is a loser. So she has an extended family due to her brother marrying into this family. They've accepted her. They formed a bond and friendship. They participate in birthdays, Christmases, all types of activities. This lady happens to manage a restaurant that's I'm assuming she went to say the country. It says county on the paper, but it's out in the country, I guess, far away from the city. Mm-hmm. And it has become a creep spot for cheating men. So to go on dates. My brother, her brother, is the main one that's always hitting me up for a table in the back. Now, back in November, I put him in the back for a date with a lady that flew in town to see him. She didn't know he was married, so I played along with it when I met her. My brother also needed an excuse to spend the night with her, so I went along with his lie that he was staying in my house so he could go to baseball practice with my son. This is a sister being loyal to her brother. See, the deed is done. It's too late. I ain't playing along with this. She in town. She at the restaurant. He's spending the night. He done call on his sister to help cover for him. Now, later on, we will find out, as Shirley said, that the family thinks they've been betrayed. But once again, there is no betrayal without betrayal. There is no betrayal to the family if she don't betray her brother. But she also manages a restaurant out in the country that's a creep spot for men to bring their dates to. A lot of men have found out about it. Hey, man, it's a restaurant way out. You can go out there, take your girl out there. Your wife will never find out. Your lady will never find out. Okay, it's a creep spot. Her brother happens to be with the main culprit. She always has to get him a table. In November, she got him a table in the back because a woman flew in town to see him that did not know he was married. She played along with it, and then he wanted to spend the night with her, so he told her to tell my wife and family that I'm going to be spending the night at her house so I could take her son to baseball practice. Okay, that's good. Now, a few days later, your sister-in-law, who is your brother's wife, called saying her brother had left his to-go box in the car and the food was spoiled. I told her he came by to see me, and I gave him some food, so he probably forgot that it was in the back seat. That was back in November. Here we go. Last week, I got a call at work from a lady that he had dinner with. She was trying to reach my brother. I called my brother, and I didn't know he was in the car with his wife, and I told him that his little girlfriend called me looking for him. Now my sister-in-law has blocked me, and so has her family. Here's the key to this letter. I would choose her and her family over my brother any day of the week. An apology won't do. How do I fix things with her? Shirley, of course, told you why the woman is feeling the way she's feeling and why the family's feeling the way she's feeling. And she's absolutely correct. But that's misguided anger. The anger should be placed on the husband. Right. The sister was being the sister that she was required to be by her brother. Her brother in a jammed and committed an error. She had to go along with it to try to preserve the relationship. She can't go, hey, no, your husband ain't over here spending the night to take my son to play baseball practice. He was this girl that came in town. How can she say that? Because then the marriage is over with and the relationship that she's fostered with these new people is done. So this is what I would offer to her. Go back to the girl and the family, sit them down and say, hey, look, he made me swear to secrecy. My brother told me we could lose everything. Throw yourself at the mercy of the court. Sling yourself at King Pharaoh's feet. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. I love you all, but had I told you all what was happening, it would have ruined everything. So I tried to cover for him. I wish I had never done that. Please forgive me. But there is no betrayal without betrayal. If I betray my brother, I lose my brother. I betrayed you all, I lose my family. Now I'm here to tell you,